December 17th, 1927. Beneath these quiet waves, the submarine S-4 prepares for her final trial. S-4 begins her speed run, silent engines echoing beneath the gray Atlantic. Inside the steel hull, Captain Harrison orders full speed ahead, unaware of the danger above. Meanwhile, the destroyer Pauling hunts rum runners, its bow cutting through the winter haze. The sound of another vessel reaches them, too faint, too late. At 3:37, a faint wake crosses Pauling's path. Hard astern! Steel meets steel, a thunder below the sea. The S-4 is struck and torn open. A geyser of foam and oil rises, then silence as the sea closes. Darkness floods the compartments. Men struggle against the icy current. They fight the flood, sealing doors as the ocean claws its way inside. "34 men remain alive, trapped 100 feet below." Next morning, divers ready their descent, veterans racing against the storm. The wind cuts like knives. Each minute lost costs another life below. Thomas Eddy descends into black water, searching for the steel grave below. He taps the hatch 3 times, waiting for an answer.
6 taps return. The men inside are still alive.
A spark of hope breaks the tension above. Their brothers still breathe below.
They fight waves to connect an air hose, each second heavier than the sea itself. Through endless rain, the rescuers battle exhaustion and fear. At 8:45, a diver's hose fouls below. The sea claims its due. Minutes stretch, then a single tremor on the rope, a signal from below. Eddy returns alive but broken. The storm wins another night. Inside the sunken hull, 6 men lie wrapped in blankets, conserving air. They write their hope upon the steel. Messages
above, radios crackle through static, every hour darker than the last.
By the 3rd dawn, silence answers his final tap. The ocean has claimed them all. Hours pass below, air thinning, hope dimming like the dying lamp. Thomas Eddy returns once more, the cold pressing harder with every foot. The submarine lies torn open, twisted metal whispering its story. Above, chaos rules. Wind and rain swallow every command. They try to feed air into the coffin of steel below. Inside, their lungs ache for air as the gauge drifts toward nothing. Moisture drips like seconds, each one louder than the last heartbeat. Flashes of crimson paint the waves, a desperate call to the void. They pull him out half-drowned, his airline torn by the storm.
The storm jams every signal. Static swallows the world.
By dawn, the waves subside. but the silence feels heavier than the storm. No more air. Only the sound of water against metal remains. Winter grips the bay. Hope freezes along with the sea spray. They signal across the waves, but no reply ever returns. Somewhere beneath that still water lie 34 men, and 6 still breathing. 5th day dawns pale and cruel, the sea now a grave without a name.
The search is over. The ocean has decided.
On deck, a single flag drops to half-mast. Farewell to the lost. Reports pile up, pages soaked with seawater and regret.
The file is closed, but the ocean keep its truth forever.
Evening falls again. The sea returns to quiet, as if nothing ever happened. The compass still points home, though none from S-4 will ever see it. A light for the dead burns quietly on the investigator's desk. Morning tide smooths the sand, wiping the story clean once more. On paper, the tragedy becomes a set of coordinates and dates, nothing more. The last rescue boat leaves port. Its wake dissolves into gray silence. Their names now carved in steel, the sea's final testament.
Days later, only silence remains, where hope once shouted through the wind.
Thomas Eddy reels in the line that connected the living to the dead. In the photo, they are still alive, forever waiting inside the frame. Morning papers carry the story, but not the sound of those final taps. Families are hope. In a quiet room, the investigation begins. Facts replacing faces. Every image, every date pinned down, the ocean's chaos becomes paper order. For the diver, the sea no longer speaks, only remembers. The memorial rises by the shore, 40 names carved into steel. A single candle for 6 men who answered back through the hull. Beneath these same waves, the S-4 still sleeps, a tomb untouched.
He knows no rescue can outlast the sea's patience.
The final ship leaves port, its wake dissolving into gray. The lighthouse keeps watch, its rhythm marking what men could not save.
Case closed, evidence stored, and the sea remains uncharged.
Outside, rain echoes like the taps on the hull, soft, fading, final.
Night after night he writes.
The projector hums, showing faces of the gone, their smiles ghost-like on the wall. Final conclusion. All hands lost. Words cold as seawater, heavy as guilt.
The dawn returns indifferent, reflecting nothing but sky.
The diver disappears into mist, carrying memories no one will ask about. Years later, another case opens. Another name, another sea. The sea has no memory, yet it keeps everything. In memory of those who waited for rescue that never came. 6 taps echo in the deep, then nothing.